Hello all and welcome to the Mug Life DIY. I am Julia and I am so excited that you decided to stop by my channel. And today we've got 4 Dollar Tree DIYs. And these are all going to be dupes for less. I am so excited. I originally picked this up from Dollar Tree knowing what I wanted to do. I actually saw it when I went to Hobby Lobby earlier this year. It's in that section of Hobby Lobby that they always have year round with all of the adorable nautical things. And my daughter's entire room is nautical with mermaids and just really cute stuff. So I had seen this and I wanted to do it as soon as I picked up this piece from Dollar Tree. So this is going to be a super fun and easy flip high-end dupe that you can do for just $1, or I guess we should say now $1.25 store. So I just took my little beach sign and painted the first letter B in the white. And then I am using Waverly Ocean for this kind of navy blue color. And of course, you know, me being me and only having one clean paintbrush. I can't be the only one like this. I went ahead and painted that with the navy blue, so had to do 2 coats of that navy blue because, hey, white showing through, Julia. White showing through. Okay, we're going to move on. All right, so the whole back side of my little sign, I wanted to just finish it off. So I loved that ocean color, so I went ahead and painted it with my acrylic paint in that ocean navy blue color. And oh man, it's been a while. I am participating in the Look for Less challenge. It is hosted by Yami over at the Latina Next Door. I love her channel. I love this challenge, but I knew I could do it for some pretty inexpensive dupes, and I'm really excited to share them with you. So that third little H, I am going to use the color Aquamarine and Apple Barrel paint. These are all found at, let's see, Walmart. I was about to say Dollar Tree. At Walmart. And, you know, I have to go one step more because I already made one whoopsie. So all around the entire edge of my piece, I kind of dry brush lightly the white acrylic paint because I really wanted it to just be complete. I thought originally I was going to kind of each do them different colors, but I wasn't digging how that looked, especially with the navy blue and then that grayish blue. I don't know. It just looked kind of off to me. So what I ended up doing was, yes, making a mistake. Big surprise there. And I just went around all around my beach sign with the white paint. And in the end, I did fix that little whoops white paint. What I chose to do in the very end was dry brush the front. And I really feel like that dry brushing kind of camouflaged my paint, you know, whoopsies. And then that entire backside is a complete solid navy blue. So whichever angle you see it, it has a really completed and overall finished look. And I really think this project is my favorite. I am kind of obsessed with these little faux book stacks for a while now. And this one is also from Hobby Lobby. I will share my inspiration picture with you guys. But I had grabbed, I believe, like one of each of these little faux book stacks from Dollar Tree during Valentine's Day. Wow, I had to struggle with that. And this little Mermaids Have More Fun book stack from Hobby Lobby is $10.99, and I bought this little faux book stack back when it was only $1. So this project literally is going to cost me like $1, maybe a little bit more if I counted the twine, which I paid like $0.25 for, if that, during a clearance sale at Hobby Lobby. I mean, that's the joys. So I painted the entire thing, about 2 coats of my white acrylic paint. I'm going back in with that aquamarine color because, you know, I'm going with the theme. I'm going with the matchy. You know, I got this. I can match. You know, I can do that. And I just went in. It was probably about 2 coats of that aquamarine as well in that middle little faux book stack. I did the middle and both sides. And in order to create my little mermaid fin, yes, I took a little shark that I had actually from last year from a project that I did, of course, in the nautical theme. And I just kind of cut it down into the shape of my little mermaid fin and painted that also in the aquamarine. I did paint both sides and around all of the edges, just in case it kind of flopped around. It would look completed, so just beware. I did paint every single side of this cute little faux mermaid tail. And if you guys aren't familiar, I love, love, love any kind of clearance, haul, and shopping spree. These were back from Christmas time at Hobby Lobby when I went shopping at 90% off. So this little twine barely cost me anything, and it's really amazing quality. So I just used that twine, wrapped it around, took some, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I took, wow, I took 3 little Dollar Tree wooden beads, and I just kind of lightly dry brushed the white on 2 of the beads, and then I did the aquamarine kind of dry brushing, just so it would dry a little bit faster. And I really like that natural to, I guess, be seen a little bit, peek through. And then, you know, need a hole in my little mermaid fin in order to string it on my twine. And because this is like super, super thin wood, I always can cut right through it. So I knew I wouldn't have a problem just using my scissors and just popping a hole right through. So I beaded all of my things and kind of left that off to the side. And then I just penciled. Yes, I just kind of freehanded using my own handwriting because y'all know sometimes I am just so lazy when it comes to my Cricut. I'm like, I can do this. Of course, I didn't think about, oh, I need to have a clean, really fine detailing brush, which I couldn't find. I need like 1,000 paintbrushes in my life, and I don't have that. I used to back when I used to sell my paintings, but I just used what I had and I kind of made it work. And I don't think it looks too bad. Let me know if I should have just broken out the Cricut. I like that little hand detailing. It always just, it's relaxing to me to paint, even if it's not as detailed and perfect as I would have liked. I still think the Mermaids Have Fun turned out really cute with me just using my paintbrush and hand painting all of the lettering in that little book stack. And I went another little step. I just didn't think it popped out enough from my little, teal to teal. So I dry brushed. All right, now project 3, I'm going to take some Dollar Tree building blocks or jingle blocks, whatever you have in your craft stash. And I just started gluing them in sets of 4, kind of making a rectangular shape. And these really, really adorably cute and easy little tabletop, I guess we're going to call them, signs are using the 3-pack of the starfish, also from Dollar Tree, little wooden dowels that are from my foam brushes and a whole bunch of hot glue. I mean, how great is that? As I said, you see that little foam brush right there that's painted and used? Well, I always save and probably have hundreds of these little wooden dowels from my sponge brushes. I mean, they're wood, you can craft with them, so I keep them. So the first little rectangle that I made, I just did 4 of them. Now, because my little dowels are the exact same size, I wanted to kind of stagger them. So what I came up with was to do 2 blocks high. Yes, just look at what I am gluing. Sometimes my words do not actually explain. So yeah, this made it easier. So I just hot glued all of these really cute blocks together, and then just dabbed a little bit of hot glue in the center of my little wooden dowel, and I completely let that dry. And then I went in with my white acrylic paint and just painted everything that was in that natural wood color, about 2 coats of the white paint, and let that completely dry. And fear not, these little starfish are not actually real starfish. They're definitely made out of like a clay or a polymer or something, so I didn't feel too bad painting this little guy. You know, if it was a natural starfish in the blue, you know, that would be better. I actually do have one from my mission trip to Fiji, but I don't really want to craft with that. So I didn't feel too bad painting this guy in the aquamarine color, so I could have 2 different colors of my cute little starfish stands. And this was literally the easiest project, and it's always nice when your project goes how it should in your head to the craft table. I just added some glue and then let it set, kind of allowing that weight, and it worked out amazing. Okay. Here is the final of all final projects that made me lose my mind. Now, this was the project I actually thought was going to be the easiest project, and it was in fact not. Okay, so I am taking this little Dollar Tree plastic tray that I believe I picked up last year, was planning on doing something with it, and it just sat in my craft stash. So I mean, come on. That's just what I do. Now, I got this lovely inspiration from Pottery Barn for this handmade seagrass rectangular tray for $129. I was like, okay, I already know I have a plastic tray. I would love to recreate this with some wood to definitely make it more sturdy, but this was trying. So my grand idea was to thicken up that plastic by using the wired jute cord. I don't even like crafting with this, but I already had it on hand, and I was just trying to use what I had for all of these projects. That literally took 20 hours later, just wrapping that wired cord around the both handles. Now, this little door hanger, raffia, ribbon, twine, whatever we're calling it, I got from the Goodwill bins, literally probably paid 10 cents for it. It's amazing. Also, bought it from last year and never crafted with it. I'm pretty sure I forgot that I bought it. So, one of those situations. So, here's the fun part, y'all. I braided, yes, braided, the entire 6-foot cord, all of it. Yes, it was a process. Probably a couple hours of my life just sitting braiding. Yes. And should have decided to paint this first. I could have spray painted it with my khaki color that I know I have, but you know, brain, as I have said many times, 2 o'clock crafting, maybe not always the best idea. I should try something different, but you know, I have 3 kids and it's always the best time. Maybe it's the only time, but this is what happened, okay? And then I'm like, I got this. I'm going to strengthen this plastic by gluing it more and bending it. So, you know, I just keep pushing. I just keep going. So I took some of my craft sticks and I just started gluing them to the back. And because of that gluing, it definitely warped the plastic even more, and I burnt myself probably 10 times just gluing on the back piece. And then I knew I had to glue even more. Okay, now if you guys don't have this Ryobi gun, you don't understand the intensity of this hot glue and how hot, which is amazing because the bonding power is great, but the burnability is also great. I have so many scars, and I'm just saying the struggle is real. So I ended up having to turn the glue on, let the glue melt, then turn off my glue gun. Yes, to make it kind of like a low heating temperature setting so I could glue it onto my plastic tray. Yes. So I went all the way around my entire top side with my hot glue gun and my wonderfully, beautifully braided raffia cord that took a million years to braid. And I believe I went around like 3 or 4 times with the braid. Yeah, see, that's burn number 10 if you didn't see. Just keep going, Julia. Just keep going. I got this. You know, just push through. And if you can't see my massive burn on my thumb, that's what it's from. This wonderful thing. And then all of the little fraying things. Why I didn't just, you know, cut them to begin with, I don't know, but they were bothering me. So I ended up cutting them kind of like as I was going and just kind of, you know, haphazard with the cutting. And you can see, do you see all of these glue frays, like the strings? Oh my goodness. It was just so much hot glue, so much braiding, so much time. I mean, I don't know if you guys watch TikTok, but that TikTok or the meme or the thing that's like 20 hours later, like that was legit how it felt when I was doing this project. I was losing my mind and I was like, oh, I'll just listen to like an audiobook or I'll just watch something. Well, you know, my phone is my audiobooks. Like that's how I read my Kindle. Yeah, my phone is also my remote control to my TV. And, you know, I can't turn or switch or do anything because my kids lose the Roku remote. So, yes, I'm just doing all this and it was great. It was just so much fun. Look at all of that glue and look at all of that raffia. Good thing this thing turned out cute because I probably would have been even crazier mad in the end if it didn't turn out. So, all of that said, which one's your favorite, y'all? Like I said, the faux book stack is my personal favorite. I think it's really fun, but they did come together, thankfully, in the end. Thanks for watching. I hope I made you laugh along the way at my craft struggles. I'm always real with you here at my channel. I hope you guys will subscribe, like, comment, all of the usual suspects, and I will catch all of you guys next time. And of course, I forgot, but make sure you watch the playlist, and a big shout out and thank you to Yami and her wonderful channel for hosting this challenge.